Ever wondered why, even after months of learning English, speaking fluent English feels out of your reach? See, you know the grammar, you have memorized the vocabulary, but still when you're going to have a real conversation, you freeze up. You struggle to find the right word. And if that sounds familiar to you, you are not alone. Here's the thing. It's not always about learning more. It's about changing how you practice. Your habit can make or break your journey towards fluency. And today I'm going to show you exactly how small changes in your routine can help you speak English confidently and naturally. The number one habit that you need to develop is simple. Speak English every single day. See, it doesn't matter whether if it's just 5 minutes or an hour. What does matter is that you are consistently using the language. Think of it like going to the gym. You wouldn't expect to build muscles if you're working out once a week, right? Same goes for speaking English. And if you don't have anyone to practice with, don't worry. You can talk to yourself, record your voice, go in front of the mirror, or you can also use the language exchange apps. See, the goal is to speak English regularly, even when it's uncomfortable. So the more you do it, the more natural it becomes. One of the biggest barriers to fluency is thinking in your native language and then translating into English. It's slow, it's awkward, and it's keeping you from sounding natural. Instead, train your brain to think directly into English. That's a beautiful tree. I need to buy groceries. You see, you have to start small. Describe the things that are around you in English. You can think about your plans for the day, or you can narrate your actions. Over time, your brain will get used to processing information directly in English, and you will speak more fluently. For more help, you can definitely check out this video where I have helped you with some tips to think in English. Now, here's a golden rule. The more English you hear, the more fluent you will become. Surround yourself with English. And this means to listen to English as much as possible. Listen to English podcasts, watch English movies, English cartoons, read English books or English articles. You can take help of YouTube and watch videos that are particularly in English. The trick is to immerse yourself in the language, even if you don't understand it completely. When you are constantly hearing English, your brain starts to pick up pronunciation, natural phrases, or patterns, even if you are not actively studying. Think of it like living in an English-speaking country, except you are doing it from your home. Let me share a common mistake that learners make. Focusing on individual words and not enough on learning phrases. English is a language full of expressions and idiomatic phrases. So if you're only learning words and its meaning, you will struggle to sound natural. Instead of memorizing vocabulary, try learning whole sentences or common expressions. See, when you use phrases like, I am running late, could you pass me that salt? I'm looking forward to it, let me know. You already have the sentences with you. Now, it's easier for you to use those ready-made pieces of language in your conversation without any hesitation. Thank you for arranging this meeting. It was really informative, but hey, I gotta go now. I would love to catch up again. If you want to practice English, you have to practice with real people. Yes, textbooks are great. Apps are really helpful, but nothing can replace a real conversation. Find a language partner if you can. Join an online English speaking group or attend the language meetups in your area. Speaking with native and fluent English speakers pushes you out of your comfort zone and forces you to think in English. Plus, you will get real-time feedback on your pronunciation, sentence structure, and overall fluency. And that's a good thing. The biggest barrier to fluency isn't your grammar or pronunciation. It's your fear. Fear of saying something wrong. Fear of embarrassing yourself. The more you let go of that fear, the more you'll improve. Mistakes are part of the process. They help you learn what doesn't work so that you can focus on what does. So embrace those mistakes, laugh them off, and keep going. Learn from it. Lastly, the most important habit of all, consistency. Fluency doesn't come overnight. It's the result of regular practice even on days when you don't feel like it. Set small and achievable goals. Train yourself to learn at least 2 to 3 phrases every day. Have a 10-minute conversation with yourself regularly and make sure you're keeping track of it and moving forward. Consistency is what separates those who become fluent from those who give up. So keep going, keep practicing, and remember, every little bit counts. So if you're serious about speaking fluent English, start by changing your habits. Think in English. Talk to yourself every day. Find a language partner. Learn phrases instead of words. Immerse yourself in the language. Listen to English as much as possible. And don't be afraid of making mistakes. These small changes will have a big impact on your fluency. Mark my words. Fluency is possible for everyone. And with these habits, you are already on the right path. Let me know what's the first habit you are going to change. And if you think that today's video is helpful, do let me know that in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with people who are trying to improve their English. See you in the next one. Until then, keep practicing and stay connected.